fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. This is a far-sighted African proverb, and my speech today is about the power of leadership ecosystems. Your Excellencies, the current and former heads of states and governments, honorable cabinet ministers and other senior government officials, Your Excellency, the former president and the patron of the Thabo Mbeki Foundation, CEO Mr. Max Botkwana, and esteemed trustees of the Thabo Mbeki Foundation, distinguished representatives of the Observer Research Foundation, distinguished academics and honored guests from across sectors and nations, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to all of you. It is with great respect and a deep sense of honor that I address you today through this recording. While I regret not being able to be there in person, I am immensely proud to be part of this groundbreaking platform, a visionary collaboration between the Thabo Mbeki Foundation and the Observer Research Foundation. A forum that combines knowledge and innovation with shared commitment, establishing a critical hub for collaborative dialogue amidst our dynamic, internationally cooperative environment. I wish to express my profound appreciation to both the Thabo Mbeki Foundation and the Observer Research Foundation. Their exceptional efforts and collaboration have brought to life this significant forum here in South Africa. Their visionary dedication in organizing such an event truly reflects their unwavering commitment to fostering dialogue, knowledge exchange, and collaboration on a global scale. This forum is indeed more than just a confluence of ideas. It truly represents a conscious shift from traditional binaries of global north and south. As leaders from various countries and spheres of society, government, civil society, and business, we have come together to underscore and recommit to the crucial role of leadership in steering global affairs and steadfastly building a sustainable and better future for all. It is a necessary pursuit to transform international policies and harness innovative solutions to challenges that transcend borders. Our beautiful continent of Africa, and indeed all other emerging markets, look to us to forge paths of prosperity and stability. We find ourselves at a crucial juncture, arguably the most complex and challenging in our history, where our leadership is being tested, perhaps more than ever before. This compels us to ponder deeply what form of leadership is required to navigate through the multidimensional challenges our world currently grapples with, and how will such leadership effectively address them? Navigating our shared future demands a reimagined perspective on leadership. We need a framework that is rooted in a deep understanding of the interplay between leadership and ecosystems, especially given the complex challenges the world faces. This brings me to the concept of ecosystemic leadership, a model that does not seek solutions in isolation, but through a vibrant network of stakeholders. It is an approach that propels us to understand and acknowledge that no singular entity nor person possesses the entirety of solutions to the multifaceted challenges we, as a global society, confront. In essence, we need a significant shift in leadership thinking towards one that is more inclusive, interconnected, and geared towards collaborative problem solving for the complex challenges of our modern world. Ecosystems in their essence represent a symbiotic, cohesive existence. They depict a reality where each element, be it flora, fauna, or the prevailing climate, functions collaboratively, each dependent on the other, ensuring systemic survival and functionality. The fragility of this interdependence indicates that a failure or success within one component has ripple effects across the entire system. This means that every element of the ecosystem depends on another, directly or indirectly, making the entire system functional. And failure by one element has repercussions for the entire ecosystem. In much the same way, our societal structures, be it leadership, economic mechanisms, political institutions, or governance frameworks operate in a complex interplay of interdependence, similar to the natural ecosystem. Just as flora depends on the prevailing climate, the health of our economic systems is contingent upon sound leadership and stable governance. A disturbance in any part, whether it is political instability or economic downturns, can send shockwaves throughout the entire societal fabric. The resilience and prosperity of our society hinge on the harmonious functioning and mutual support of each of these interconnected pillars. If one falters, it necessitates swift adaptation and collaboration amongst the others to restore balance and ensure the collective well-being. The paradigm of ecosystemic leadership, wherein the interconnectedness of organizational sustainability is emphasized, is not merely a concept, but an imperative in our current global scenario. Recognizing this interconnected approach means that as leaders, hailing from diverse backgrounds, nations, professions, organizations, and sectors, we must acknowledge our mutual dependency. Our unique perspectives and strengths, when woven together, can drive transformative change and address global challenges more effectively. In this interconnected world, leaders from all walks of life and sectors of society are not isolated entities, but essential parts of a greater whole, and we need each other more than ever before. This collective strength underscores the essence of ecosystemic leadership, pushing us to collaborate, innovate, and sustainably lead our organizations and communities. Understanding leadership as an ecosystem requires us to visualize leadership not as a singular entity, but a vibrant network of interconnected stakeholders, each contributing their unique capabilities, insights, and solutions to our collective challenges and aspirations. Ecosystemic leadership transcends beyond strategies and enters the arena of values, ensuring that every decision, big or small, is navigated through a lens that harmonizes economic growth with ecological and social sustainability. It implores us to look beyond immediate gains and explore an horizon where every action echoes with sustainability, inclusivity, and shared prosperity. It is a leadership that does not merely adapt to change, but becomes the harbinger of change, molding a future that is resilient, sustainable, and inclusive. As we stand at the crossroads of challenges and opportunities, the essence of ecosystemic leadership evolves from a singular melody to a collective symphony, where every note, every tone, and every melody contributes towards a harmonious future. What this implies is that our aspirations for a sustainable and inclusive future are not defined by our individual capacities, but by our collective actions, our shared responsibilities, and our unified objectives. This collective vision ties deeply into our inherent interconnectedness of our continent's ecosystem, and it is within this framework that our dialogue today finds its roots. The ecosystem of our continent is vast and varied, and like any thriving ecosystem, it requires a balance of diverse elements to flourish. Similarly, for our collective aspirations to be realized, we need a multifaceted approach to leadership that understands and respects this diversity. Ecosystemic leadership stands at the forefront of this approach. It compels us to reinvent multilateral approaches, ensuring they are rooted in inclusivity and effectiveness. By harnessing adaptive and collaborative styles of leadership, we can bolster the strength and responsiveness of multilateral institutions. The goal is not just to navigate the complex web of global challenges, but also to proactively mitigate them. A significant component of this ecosystemic leadership, especially in our African context, is the recognition of the essential role of women. The inclusion of women in leadership roles, particularly in steering the path towards sustainable development, cannot be understated. Their unique abilities to foster community spirit, drive collaboration, and champion sustainability play a pivotal role in bringing about transformative changes, not just within organizations, but across national boundaries as well. While it is essential to recognize and champion the roles of different players within our ecosystem, it is equally vital to remember our shared responsibility towards the planet. As we move forward, leading with an ecological conscience becomes non-negotiable. We must confront both the opportunities and challenges that come with transitioning to a green economy, always ensuring that our processes remain equitable, inclusive, and respectful of diverse capacities and strengths of nations. There are many more other different facets to ecosystemic leadership, and by understanding and embracing them, we can truly hope to navigate our shared future with foresight, unity, and purpose. As the CEO of the Absa Group, which operates across various markets on the continent and other geographies, I carry with me not just the emblem of a financial institution, but the ethos of an organization deeply embedded in the principle of ecosystemic leadership. Our organizational purpose of empowering Africa's tomorrow together, one story at a time, is not merely a slogan, but a compass that guides our operational and strategic outlook. We believe in working with like-minded partners, such as the Thabo Mbeki Foundation and the Observer Research Foundation, and many others, to achieve a greater impact in co-creating the kind of society we all desire. At Absa, we strive to embody the principles of ecosystemic leadership in our everyday operations and our strategic initiatives. Our commitments stretch beyond our organizational boundaries, permeating our engagements with communities and the environment. Our actions, whether initiating green banking products, investing in sustainable projects, or collaborating with partners on them, reflect our unwavering commitment to responsible practices and development. In closing, I wish you a successful and insightful gathering, filled with meaningful discussions that will guide us forward in these challenging times. This conversation does not merely symbolize a conference. It epitomizes a collective stride towards global harmony, equitable development, and a sustainable future. Absa stands firm in its commitment to be an active participant and contributor in this collaborative journey. President Thabo Mbeki, you once said, open quote, "Dream of the realization of the unity of Africa, whereby its leaders combine in their efforts to solve the problems of this continent." Close quote. Let us pledge today to transform our collective symphony into a harmonious future where every entity, individual, and nation contributes towards our shared aspirations and collective prosperity. Thank you.